Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. And here's Neymar. Namaso. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, good spread. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. No way through, so back it comes. Takes a shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Conte. Guardiola. And it's Guardiola. Costa Curta. And it's Neymar. Oh, some astute defending there. Favre. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Auxerre genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack. Variation, unpredictability, you know, that's always key to success.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Matheus Cunha. Cunha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Namaso. Siniyoko. Great defending, strong and determined. Costa Curta. And it's Neymar. And here's Neymar. He's in a great position here. Matheus Cunha! No, just not quite.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, easy pickings there. Guardiola. And here's Neymar. Simons. Yamal. Simons. Shapes to shoot! The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And a quick reminder today.
And we are up to the break.
Manchester United certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Favre. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Simons. And this is Neymar. Neymar! And there's a goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And he's picked it up out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. João Cancelo receives it in a wide position. That's very neat. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Knocks it into space. Fevre. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Neymar. He's in plenty of space here. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, such a clever touch. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's Neymar! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
That's just really poor from a defensive standpoint. A very soft goal if you look at it. Everyone was busy doing the wrong thing. Someone's really got to be picking him up when he's in that position.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's having a hit! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. The less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution for Auxerre, number 42.
Auxerre making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Namaso. Namaso proves just a little bit too strong. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And now they can clear their lines.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
That's destined for the flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great vision. Look at the space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Neymar. Looking to play him in. Shot a goal! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Substitution in progress.
And that is that. Manchester United, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Neymar picking up the Man of the Match award. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. Marquinhos gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Neymar strokes it back. And this is... Can he finish? Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Eze. He's a sharp little ball here. This looks promising. The ball goes in. It's a goal kick. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Bruno Fernandes. That's destined for the flank. Costa Curta. Manchester United already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Ødegaard. And Madueke. And the counter is on. And it's White. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rice! It's a loose ball. Neymar. And it's Rodri. Pedri. Nicely spread. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, nice touch. It's a good-looking delivery. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's a cute ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Marquinhos. Manchester United looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Now Costa Curta. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That has been slung wide. Rodri. And this is Van Nistelrooy. That's good play.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And we come to you now.
Manchester United just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
In football.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Manchester United are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we are back underway. Manchester United currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Oh, well played. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Van Nistelrooy threads one in. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And it's Eze. Pedri, who's set up one goal so far. Manchester United are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Pedri. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that has not gone well. Bruno Fernandes, and he's picked it up out wide. And it's Pedri. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Quality ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's taking on his man here. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Turns back here, probably the best option. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. And it's Ødegaard. Madueke picks it up out wide. Look at the space here. Now that is a hefty challenge. And that will be the final act. Manchester United have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Van Nistelrooy claiming... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Pedri. Casemiro. And it's Bruno Fernandes. It's gone backwards.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Now Gakpo. Sotoka. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread neatly. Sotoka. Space for him to turn and look. And that has been knocked clear.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Udall. Thomason. In towards the back stick. And it's hoisted clear. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's quick to get rid. And it's Aguilar. Costa Curta did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Lens really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Knocks it into space. That's good play. Tries to play it through. Sarr attempts a clearance. Aguilar. Oh, that's well spotted. Casemiro. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's had it nicked away. Bruno Fernandes is onto this. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So straight into the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Well, that has not gone well. Into the channel. Sotoka receives it in a wide position. Sima. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. And that's a date. Sima! Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Udall. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he cuts out the supply. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
Shot at goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Number 7 coming on the field is number 10, Florian Thauvin. Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Thomason. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Coming on to replace him is number 9, Saint-Maximin.
Sarr. Now Udol. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Cunha receives it in a... Oh, good ply! In he goes again! It's a goal! And that brings up the century! Goal number 100 for one very special player. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Substitution for Lance, number 19, number 8. Coming on the field, number 11, Edouard. Number 21, Mamadou Haidar. Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
The first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Cunha gets into a good position. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Manchester United with the corner, they're first.
Substitutions taking place.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Has been indicated.
And it's Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. He's going for goal!
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Picked out brilliantly. And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Neymar claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
To tell you that we're expecting traffic to
Any
be
reflections
heavy
on what
after the
you've
final
seen,
whistle
Jim?
today.
Manchester United decisively doing...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. And that should get the job done. Vitinha defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Nistelrooy. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think Ward-Prowse will have a key role, Peter. He will undoubtedly be asked to set the tempo. He's someone who we've known about since his early days. He did fade for a little while, but he's back stronger than ever now, and he's showing a lot more snap, more personality, more assertion, and central midfield is certainly his best role.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And a header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Van Nistelrooy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Laurent. Chona. Stood up well to him there. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Laurent. Now Anthony. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Impressive jump! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Anthony. Oh, what a ball! He's had a shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Guardiola attempts a clearance. Now it's Yamal. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Gakpo. Van Nistelrooy looking tidy in possession here. They want to be quick to recover this. Alexander-Arnold. Now this could be a chance. Yamal! And he's there to get it away. Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Please turn your attention to
So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So let's get the ball rolling. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Now it's Gakpo. Gakpo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Walker. Costa Curta does well to get it back. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Walker.
That was lovely, that.
Cross needs to be good. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Burnley clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. It's a pretty loose pass. Ball's out once more. Ward-Prowse. He'll try from distance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Anthony is offering a wry smile there.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Yamal picks it up out wide. And he's in on goal. Real chance! It's in! And the game has liftoff. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitutions taking place. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 5.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Neymar! That's another chance! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that's a key interception. Manchester United have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Hartman. Shapes to shoot! And that is wildly off target.
Substitution in progress.
Burnley are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Number 16, Rodri. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Casemiro.
Cullen. It's run loose here.
Added minutes.
Tries from a long way out. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this is Neymar. Neymar! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Cullen. Oh, easy pickings there. It's a promising position. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up play...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So things are underway. Costa Curta has been shown a yellow card. He's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, he may be a player who we still haven't worked out what his best position is, but I still think that this fella, Kai Havertz's role, will be quite big. He initially played a little deeper before he arrived in England, but once he came to England, he tended to be playing...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Off the post! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Zubimendi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Eze. Oh, well played, lovely. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Marquinhos. Neymar. Vitinha. And it's Casemiro. Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Cristiano Ronaldo made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
And it's Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Knocks it out wide. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
This is a promising build-up. Nesta has the space to scheme. Bruno Fernandes! Goal! Manchester United! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
The goal scorer for Manchester United after 32 minutes is number 8, Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Great defending, strong and determined. Marquinhos. Manchester United looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. To Bruno Fernandes. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Played out wide. Nesta. Passes short and sharp. And this is Mohamed Salah. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Has been indicated.
Rice. Great vision. He's found space here. And he cuts out the supply. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Manchester United can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. Back on the way then. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Madueke stood his ground strongly.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Manchester United just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. He's under a lot of pressure there. Odegaard touches it back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Bruno Fernandes! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Subimendi.
Arsenal always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 20, Madueke. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Bukayo Saka. Substitution.
And here's Eze. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. Incapuyi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10, Eze. Number 4, White. Coming on the field, number 19, Trossard. Number 12, Turnbull.
Nesta. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, what a mistake! It's gone behind for a goal kick. Nesta. Yamal ventures forward, and he's managed to get free. Yamal, he is just caressing the ball. Great chance! Oh, good finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. Well, there's the clearance. Nuno Mendes. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. Nicely shaped ball.
There will be
And
5 minutes.
Nistelrooy! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
The goal scored.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Can he get on the end of this? Tries from a long way out. A whisker away from making it 4. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Yamal claiming the Man of the Match award, and there...